So I recently took this footage. And to be honest, I was really satisfied with what I saw. My shoulders look good. Now, before you say anything, I know that my shoulders aren't as crazy as those fitness influencers, but I would like to tell you what I do to help get my shoulders to where it is right now, and I do it right in the comfort of my own home. To be completely transparent, I do go to the gym 2 times a week. I can only go twice because it's not a commercial gym. So whenever I go to the gym, I mainly prioritize most of the complicated workouts. In other words, high intensive workouts like squat, lat pull down, deadlift, and bench press. I currently have 2 dumbbells and a bench, which is basically what I needed. Now, before we get into it, there's one thing I really want you to know. You need to understand how your shoulder muscles actually look like. First, you have the front delts, in the middle you have the lateral head and rear delts. Here's what I typically do. I will start with lateral raises from 15 to 25. Do this for like 3 sets. I either do it sitting down or standing up. And I typically sometimes mix in a little bit of the 45-pound dumbbell just to make it feel a little bit heavy. Now for the front delts, there are a lot of ways you can do this. I typically just do a lot of front raises, and I have different variation of this. I can literally do it with one hand, standing up or sitting down. Every single time, just spam as much as I can, 3 sets or 4 sets to failure. And finally, for the rear delts, I just do reverse flies. I typically do 2 variations of it. 1, without laying my head on the surface. 2, laying my head on the surface. And I typically do this for 3 to 4 reps to failure, each of them. Which if you combine it in total, that's an average of 12 to 18 sets. Yeah, which technically makes my shoulders pop out. And the crazy part about this is I can literally do this every single day. My shoulders typically heal up pretty quickly, but I typically don't go for overload because I might end up dislocating my shoulder or some sort. And one thing I forgot to mention, I typically throw in there sometimes, occasionally when I go to the gym, it's the Smith machine or some other exercise. And at home as well, I typically do shoulder raises, which if you don't have a bench, you can technically just do while sitting on a little chair or something, or you can still do it while standing up, although it's going to be less effective, but it doesn't really change that much. But with that being said, thanks for watching.